Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Wartales. So today the plan is to go up to the Beef Gang first. There's also another fight around here I remember from my last playthrough that I kind of wanted to do. Hopefully I get some decent gear out of that. Afterward we're going to go do some blacksmithing. And then we're going to go to these average and hard fights that I'm not sure if we're going to get through without anyone not getting some injuries. I also think I need to restock on my medicine because I'm totally out of that actually. So that's kind of the plan. And then also I was kind of just looking at the professions here. So if you'll remember, like the miner here that Hackert has only gives 1 constitution. Welder Cram actually got +1 strength for getting to apprentice. So it looks like the higher in the professions you go, the more of a bonus you get. For example, Thief, you got +2 critical hit, which is kind of nice knowing that they kind of level with you. So that's kind of the goal, is seeing all what we can do. So we do have an alchemist magic that we've actually never used. Oh, I do not have Snow Iris. I remember some of the merchants selling it, so maybe that's what I need to do. Is just kind of stop them and see which ones sell which. Because we haven't gotten to any of the mountains for it yet.
My good sirs?
No, we really do not need that, but you can have the sapphire and the ruby I got from mining, thank you. Alright, so we're going to go to this Tiltern Lumbermill first. If you remember this, you remember it.
I am terribly sorry, mercenaries, but there is nothing of interest for you here.
You say that so nonchalantly, knowing wearing something I recognize very well at this point. If I wasn't new, and I had just played this way at this point in time, I recognize this tabard. Outlaw's tabard. Hackert has it.
This is but a simple sawmill, and I am its humble owner.
This is but a simple sawmill, you say, and you are but its simple owner, yet you're wearing Outlaw's gear. Knowing that all of this could very easily catch on this sawmill stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna believe that when I... Hey, look, an ornate key. Hey, look, unlocked by an ornate key. Actually, that used my stolen ornate key, and now I have a non-stolen ornate key. So there are multiple ornate keys in here. Interesting. Hey guys, you doing okay?
This woman promised us honest labor, and look what we got. We're treated worse than slaves, and the guard turns a blind eye. But then again, why would anyone help Ediranian refugees?
Now that's what I don't get, is why the guards aren't helping.
Don't hurt me. If they flog me one more time...
Take this, because I want the knowledge point. Got a work manual, a book dealing with traditional workmanship. On how to do stuff here, like the sawmill stuff. Alright, so we are going to get, because I just got a second knowledge point, endurance training, so I move on the world map 5% faster. Doesn't look like that unlocked anything. And then from there, once I start getting more knowledge points, I'm going to start putting stuff into blacksmithing, I think. Hey, look, they're gone. But that means I can take everything. Yeah. Because I'm a kleptomaniac. And it bites me in the... Yeah, we're not swearing today. We can also woodcut. So Captain Gabine. Wonder when she's going to get a nickname and what it's going to be. So my last captain was a drunkard. Got named the Nimble Elbow. Alright, some nice little wood there. It looks like that's all I can take from here. Because I don't feel like going down there. Alright. Hey, bandits.
Sadly for you, Ransacking a slaver's basement tends to be a bad idea.
Really now? Because you realize we're all armed too, right? That's a lot more than it was showing right there. So we got the ringleader, got 2 hoodlums, so that's 3 hoodlums including her, I think. 2 poachers, which are the archers, a marauder, which I believe is the hammer, and a scoundrel, which is the fist fighter. A lot of potential for good stuff here. Or just, capturing them. Looks like they have me slightly surrounded. But what I can do... Oh, you know what I'm actually gonna do? Alright. So Inez is gonna go first. So I'm gonna want to tie her up with Gabine. There's 3 people over here. So what I want to do is probably tie up the poacher with Wildecram there. And then we can take those 2 out with those 3 out with these 3. And then these 4 can take on these 4. So knowing that, I need to go at Gabine first. Or Inez, with Gabine. Should have galvanized while I had the chance, but we'll do that next round. Hitting her. I don't think she can poison us because she's going to Devious Whirlwind. Yeah. Still going to hurt like hell. Next up is the archer. So Wildecram, if you would please. Das Bonk. And now I get punch and I get another point. Next up is their archer, which I can actually run up to, and I thought I put a knife on Hackert. I guess I did not. And we're gonna Devious Whirlwind these 2 after I poison vial these 3. So now 6 poison on the poacher, 2 poison on the marauder. I do not think I'm engaged, which is a little unfortunate, but that's a lot of damage going on the poacher there. Next up is the scoundrel there, so I want to stay back with these 2 for now. So I'm going to run in on Inez here. As she is engaged, I can do barrage of blows. Then we can do takedown. Yeah, takedown's probably going to take her out. Beautiful. Ending that turn. I'm hoping that, yeah, they go at Wildecram there. That's not great. You have poison? Bandits guitar. This weapon is part of what makes dark alleyways such a frightening nightmare for villagers. Dexterity 8. Opportunist burst. Damages the targets 2 times and forces them to engage. Applies 1 stack of poison. Attacks 1 more time per debuff applied to the target. Holy cow. So it switches. I want those so bad. Okay. Magic. We're actually just going to move here. I don't think anyone's technically engaged, so if I commanding shot, that doesn't do too much, does it? Oh, did I lose my reload? Oh, because of doctrine mechanism. Gotcha. So you're going to go down here. I wanted to see if I could hit the person I want, but now we're just going to deafness, and we're going to hit the poacher. Ending turn. Yeah, that's not great, but we'll deal. I think we got this. I go right here. I think I can just hit the hoodlum. I can't use this if he's in vigilance, though. Alright, so we're going to throw Poison Vial and Devious Whirlwind hitting the other hoodlum. Ending turn. I was not expecting that. Just ran up and hit your own friend. So first up is Poacher. Okay. So if you run right here, you hit all three. Devious Whirlwind. Ending turn. I think the Poacher drops. Hacker is a little hurt, though. Next is this hoodlum. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run here because I think Devious Whirlwind hits all three. No? Fine, we'll just go for the two. And then ending that turn. Uh-oh. Four poison's gonna drop him. So you need to move right here. Hit these three with recoil. Aim. Shoot the other poacher. Okay, got galvanization for later. Ending turn. Yeah, being for now. Move up and engage. I suppose take out the Marauder. Youch. Do they want to retreat yet? No. Okay, ending that turn. So, we're going to have Astic move down and take out this hoodlum. Wanna run yet? Okay, we'll let him. I don't want the person dying. Not what I thought I would be getting, but it's an upgraded Ringleader's Dagger. Some salt I'm gonna need, some crowns, and a lockpick. Wildecram. Got a head injury, so willpower reduced by half. We need to heal that. And then Hackert got an injury, so fracture. Damage halved. Also, his armor's gone, Wildecram's armor's gone, Gabine's armor's gone, and Astic armor is almost gone. So what I'm actually going to do here is just go back to town and get the medicine. Or, like, have her treat me. And then just have the blacksmith repair as well.
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor. Oh, and I'm looking to hire a skilled blacksmith, if you happen to know one.
So, I mean, instead of spending the 4 repair materials, which would be... Actually, it was 5, wasn't it? So, 5 repair materials, or 20 gold.
A few dents here and there. Nothing more. There. Good as new.
Then Theham can have this one. It's a little bit additional. So he's going to get a 1 damage bonus there. Hackert. So we can sell this one, or this dagger, or I can keep it for Unliad there, I suppose. We'll do that. But Hackert, my man. Oh, are we out of those throwing daggers? Maybe I only get 1 use per. So I'll put the hatchets on him, the sickles on Theham for now. And we'll make a few more of those daggers, because I liked those. It takes a few iron ore, but I think it's worth it. Then, Apothecary, have her heal me up.
Concoctions can heal the most grievous injuries. Be sure to hold on to the vials after using them.
So 1 medicine is 40 gold, or she can heal 2 injuries for 40 gold.
I hope you will be more careful next time.
I will. I need snow irises, though, to be able to,
My concoctions can heal the most grievous
heal or make more medicine, and it doesn't look like I can make a mobile station there.
You in my humble wares, my good sirs.
Oh, that's a good one too. Good. Oh, a new bow for Aldous there too. So flaming arrow deals damage to all units in the area. Oh, I don't think I want that. It's a huge AoE rather than a targeted. But the waistcoat here, so it's a light. So you go from 2 movement, 10 armor to 13 armor, 2 movement, 8 precision, 1 willpower, and that would put him the 1 willpower over I need. So let's get this. And I mean, kind of suits him. Then we can maybe put the jacket on someone else. Hacker can't equip medium armor, that's a minus. Wow, I actually have pretty good armor for once. So the one guy that I would want is going to probably get the Outlaw's Tabard. And we can sell the Deserter's Brigandine. Alright, cool. Then continuing to go up this way, because there is that bounty yet. Check to see if there's anything here for medicine. Nope. How about you? No, I want these guys.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Team Strike. Deal damage to the target, increasing damage for each adjacent ally. That could be really good if I had a swordman, but I don't. I really would like one. So there's mushrooms here, there's something there, there's something there. I'm gonna get them all. I think those are the bandits I'm looking for. Ambusher. Let's ambush him. Why did I suddenly lose all my stuff again? Anyway, Beef the Cutthroat. 4 hoodlums, 4 poachers, and the ringleader. Alright, so I see him way up there. There's 2 archers down there. There's these guys right here. So this is laid out a little wonky. So whoever's in here is going to take a lot of heat. Now I pretty much have to have people in there. My thought here is our tanks, more or less, are all going to be in there. And I'm going to push into these guys here if I can. And then make all of them come towards me. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to open up with Galvanize. This should get me a few Valor points to open up with to do stuff. Then I'm going to go engage Beeth. I think this hoodlum here should go at Wildacram then. And then with Astic on my next turn, I go take Beeth out. And then from there we see how things go. Because these 2 archers are going to have to run in. So let's do this. That gets me 2, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't even get in range. Oof. Well. Instead, we do this. We still do protection, because Beeth is going to come at us. We're going to do Ovation for the riposte. And then instead we hit the Poacher, who now can't shoot an arrow at us. An end turn. I thought they'd go at Wildacram, that's fine. Oh, that is not fine. That is not fine. Next is this set of archers. What heck? We'll wait on that. Okay. We are going to have Astic. So the original goal was to have him go over and take out Beeth. That's not going to be the case anymore. So let's just minus numbers. Take out this hoodlum. Then I can run over here and take down. I should be switching places with them? Okay. Then end that turn. This shot should be made harder, but I still might get hit. Then that one goes. So Wildacram. Oy vey. Okay. So we're going to move right here. An axe throw on Beef. Poison Vial. Let's poison him. Devious Whirlwind only hits him. Okay. Archer up there goes. They can hit Wildecram, okay. That's not great. They're now engaged. So now this works to my advantage. That hoodlum and then this poacher go. And then that hoodlum. And then that hoodlum. Okay. Just trying to see like who I have left where. So let's engage here. Weakening blow. That did its job. Then I can't get into the spot I want to, but we can get farther down. You can't first aid yourself. You can't annihilation, so end turn poison. That's fine. And then you're probably going to hit Wilda or shoot your own friend. Awesome, that's what I actually wanted. Next. You two are actually engaged. Cool. So Beef already went. This is going to make an attack of opportunity happen. I reload. Commanding shot. Again, Beef goes down. Got Glorious. Cool. Now, where can you move? I actually would rather you go at like magic here. So let's try to taunt him into that. Cool. Now, gonna go here. I'm not sure I'm gonna hit. I am. Unfortunate. Well, we're gonna run right here so we don't hit magic with Devious Whirlwind. And then we're gonna Sickle Throw. And then we're gonna end that turn. You, my friend, are gonna move like right here. And hopefully we can just hit the hoodlum here and take them out. Good old precision. Now there's one left right there. I'm gonna move to take a better shot. And thankfully that doesn't get them out of combat. We're going to end that turn. Riposte got him. There's 4 left. I thought this was going to go really bad, really quick, and it did not. Okay. Down here can still go south, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Aztec. Please run up, take out Poacher. The amount of pokes that went into them there is a little terrifying. Okay, Annihilation. I think they're at half health, so I might be able to capture them. So we'll... Wildecram's already close to taking an injury. We're not going to risk it. They're demoralized and want to flee. Yes, they can. Alright, got Ringleader's Tabard. So +1 willpower, +2 crit, +11 armor, +2 movement. 47 crowns, 2 lockpick from that. A lot of people need repairs. Well to cram is one of them, but I wanted to see here. -1. Yeah, that's not right. -1 armor, but +1 willpower here, +2 movement, and +2 critical hit. Let's take that loss. So give him the Ringleader's Tabard, and we'll just take the loss and everything else there. Gotcha, these are one-use things. So, fine repairing that, and that. So we're pretty low on armor on everyone. Let's just repair by 6. And continue on. No one got a level. But we can grab these things here. So that's some comfrey. Thinking this is like wood. Might be a fishing spot. Mushrooms. Gotcha. And of course they want to rest. So then I get into a clearing. So probably less risk. And camp. There is a woodcutter spot, so I will use that. So Gabine can get resin there, and then we'll put the miner right there. What's his escape chance? 60% average. Do you really want to escape, my dude? Did I sell this yet? I have not. Alright, so now it's 40%. I need to get it down a little bit more. Still really want to try to sell this, but it's not working out. For food, what do we got? And then this will be some of the determining factors. Let's just eat the venison. Because I know I can cook the meat into something else if I get salt. Or the recipe, rather. And then if I just add... Actually, I can just do that now. So let's do that. And then that's a new recipe. Can learn and cook apprentice dishes. Cool. So let's learn the apple pancake. And mutton stew. Not that I think I can make either of them right now, because we need grape, mutton, salt, and I need honey for this one. Actually, I can make honey if I learn it, can't I? I can learn syrup, but I don't. Honey is something else. I don't know where to get honey. Unfortunate. Then we can remove that. I can put up the wolf sausage that I just made. And that makes this a lot easier. Then we can just eat some mushrooms. Actually, not even the mushrooms. We can eat one of the venison, and I can pull the cook off the cooking pot. Surround him, and he only has a 20%. Escape probability during next rest is still average at 20%, really? 100% base plus companions nearby. Is there any way to reduce it more? There's 0. I don't get as much happiness, but that's fine. And this produces resin that I can get the recipe for, which I'm gonna learn soon at some point anyway, because I believe that's for some other recipes. So we'll need it at some point. I'm just interested to know how you get honey now. That's just so he doesn't escape. I'm not sure why it went from low to average, because I'm pretty sure it was at low before. Like, does he really want to get away from me that badly? Even though, you know, it says trust, neutral, and all this is good. Anyway. And magic is near him. Yeah, and he's getting the tyrannical bonus. So, alright, cool. We'll just go with this for now. -3 for not having booze, but we're getting there, I think. Got 1 resin. I thought we would get more. A stolen item in the chest has been laundered, so I got 15 gold for that, I think. Oh, I can just use this now. Is that what that means? Oh. Okay. That's not what I thought it would do. Sell stolen items for a total of 25 crowns. I'm not sure where to sell the stolen items then. Need to find a fence, I guess. Beham wants to talk. Haha, my old mother used to say that mercenaries never eat their fill. If only she'd seen yesterday's meal. A feast worthy of brokers. 5 happiness, gains noisy, +1 relationship with close companions. Believe that is just a status that goes away after a few days. No. That is... Both of those are statuses, but one's weird. Maybe one lasts longer than the other. Gain satiated status, will consume 0 food during next rest, or 3 happiness +1 relationship with close companions. Well, I want the... I'm fine with noisy. So +1 relationship with close companions, 5 happiness, and sing gleefully as the group travels. So he is now... He likes Aldous, Wildecram, and Hackert. I'm cool with that. Kind of interested to see... Oh, he's satisfied now, so he might join us soon? Question mark? Okay. Oh, bandits right there. More bandits right there.
I interest you, my humble...
I just took out bandits, but sure. 5 henchmen, 4 raiders. Be nice little payday if I can capture any of them and turn them in before going the other way, so we'll see what we can do. So there's 4 of them right there. I only put 3 people over here. I can put these 3 right here, which might be the better call. And then just sweep this way. Maybe. They have no ranged units. Interesting. Okay. So if I galvanize on Gabine, okay, who goes first? Over there. So I want her to tie them up. So let's galvanize. Get the point. Go over here. Tie them up. So henchmen. And then I'm going to do ovation for the attack back. And then they're obviously going to attack me back. There's my point. Next up is the henchman way in back. So maybe... And then that one. So Hackert, let's get you going right here. Annihilation. Then Weakening Blow. I'm guessing they're gonna go... Oh, not where I thought. But that's fine. I have a few tricks up my sleeve here. So, magic here. We learned just what you can do, so... Commanding Shot, then Attack of Opportunity. We reloaded, so Commanding Shot and Attack of Opportunity. Oofda. Alright, we'll end Magic's turn. Then this henchman is next. So, Beham. Let's have you run right here. Throw a sickle. Yeah, that henchman. Gonna poison vial this lot. Then Devious Whirlwind these two. Which then we get ended next to him, so we got our point back. Hackert. Let's move to like right here. Throw an Axe One Raider. Devious Whirlwind them. And then this one's about to go, so we can poison him. And end that turn. I hate poison on that guy. Alright. Who do we have left? Just Aldis and Astix. So what we're gonna do... Yeah, we'll start with Astix here. Go behind. Barrage of blows. I thought... Did I... Every time this unit engages in I took him out so we didn't engage. That's fine. Next is this raider. I don't want to take down because that would put me into the poison. So that's fine. We'll just end a turn. Then... Gonna move Aldis to right here. We're gonna recoil shot these two. What's right here? Oh, that's just where it's gonna move them. Okay. That henchman's at half health, so I can do my thing. And then... If I aim, I can precision shot this henchman. They go down, they go down. If not, well, I can maybe shackles them. Surround and engage the enemy with 2 units to get a bonus. Yep, I kind of know about that. Alright, so who goes first? This guy. So we are... Nope, we're not going to do that. can't really do what I want here. So let's whirlwind these two. They're down, got galvanization. I can then sickle throw. Let's hit this raider. And move back a bit. Nope, don't want to do that. If I move here, then move up here, we're fine. And we'll end that turn. Gonna move in. I'm hoping this doesn't take him out, but if it does, it does. Bonk. I was hoping to get a capture or two, but might not be a thing. Okay. Astic. We're not going to be able to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to move up to this raider. Probably like right here. Or can we really not capture him? Well then, we tried. One down. They wonderfully. Yeah, we'll let them. Alright, we got another Brigandine and a two-handed hammer. We're heading back, so I'm not gonna... We'll have the guy repair for me. Alright, there's some path stuff here. Gotta pay people again soon. So, Magnanimous. Allow 10 enemies to flee a battle after the loss of morale. Gain 1 there. Safeguarding. Finish 10 fights with no injury. Got 2 for that. Famous. Gain 200 influence. Got 1 for that. If I throw 1 more left-handed weapons, bomb not included, I get 1 point in the power and glory. Trades and craftsmanship. Craft or upgrade 5 camp materials for the first time. That gains me 3. And then we're pretty close to getting some of this other stuff. It looks like I'm about to get my first mystery and wisdom point. So Reaper, collect 100 resources. And Explorer, discover 5 locations. So that level up and gain 1 mystery and wisdom point. You can kind of see some of this other stuff here that you can do here. Spend 1,000 fangs, find a secret, defeat a ghost pack and kill the nightmare, destroy one's rat's nest, which I was heading to do actually. So some of the stuff you can spend the points on. Torches last longer and light up larger area in battle. Cost for upgrading legendary weapons, which I don't know what those are yet, is reduced by 50%. Purging a rat nest also grants 50 influence. Cost of items from the Trackers Guild reduced by 10%, which would be amazing. Those are very expensive. Troop eats 3 less food. Animals have reduced aggression range, which I don't really care about, and give up chase faster. However, you need that to gain a 50% higher capture rate on them. Chances to capture an animal increase by 50%. Run duration increased by 20%, or companions are less prone to be injured in battle. I think I want endurance run first, just to get around faster, then just to scratch. And then we can go from there. I'm not sure what you can get from any of this other stuff, though, so that'll be interesting to find out. I already talked to you, yeah?
Might I interest you, my humble wares, my good sirs?
No, but you can take some of this stuff for me. Take the rags. Deserter's Brigandine. And I think we'll be good. Thank you. Just double checking once again, because there are people I would really like to have in the group. But Ranger, and I mean, I am interested in the pugilists. I really am. Because then, if I got them, could maybe have like a slayer. But I think I'm okay on that.
Might you be looking for work? Our role as emissaries is here is your reward.
Get the bounty, get my money. There's a thing about informing Cordia. There's a bandit layer hard. Which, I don't know how hard that's really gonna be. And I don't know anything about this pottery. And I don't know about Cordia. So I'm gonna leave those for now. Once I do these bounties, I'm gonna focus on the fate of Tiltrin that I know about. But what I would really like to do now is let's use the forge. So no one has a helmet. Let's make some. So I just got the recipes for blacksmith sets helmets. Now we really got to make sure this guy doesn't run away. So I can make a hat. So celerity, damage increased by 10% for each debuff on the unit. I believe like poison counts as a debuff, but I'm not sure on that. Then there's iron barbut, which stability, damage taken reduced for each debuff on the unit, and bassinet for the heavy people there. So unit gains 1% extra guard for each reinforced layer applied to the armor. I'm not sure how to get the reinforced layers really, but we'll see. So I'm going to make one of each of these for now. So the hat is just +4 armor, but that's going to go a long way, I think. So there's a hat. Time for the barbut. 3 guard, 5 armor. This one's medium armor, so there's a barbut. And then the bassinet is heavy armor, 3 guard, 7 armor. So a lot of iron, as you can see, and even some raw materials. And we got a knowledge point for that, so I can make some more stuff. But let's equip these for now. I want the bassinet on Gabine, because she can equip heavy armor. Technically, I could put the barbut on Weldacram, but I can also put it on Astic. But since Weldacram's more likely to get in bad situations, let's do that. And then for now, the hat on, just for armor's sake, while I get some more stuff going here. Could make better bucklers, but I think that would only get me like one thing. And then for weapons, I really need a new axe, and I really need, because she's still using the beginner one there, I really need a new bow. Those are the 2 big things. So I think what I'm going to do is go with the weapons 3 to make the bow. That would get me a different crossbow available to me, so I'm gonna see about that, but we'll see. So I could make a spear and then just sell it, but we're gonna start, if I can find it. I don't even have the rope for longbow. Okay, I need to go make these, 4 rope a piece, and I don't think that crossbow is gonna be any better than what I have. but that bow definitely is. Okay. So we need rope. Let's go get the hemp from this guy.
Take a look at my wares.
And he has snow iris. Let's stock up on this because I need the medicine. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I should probably get some salt.
Those refugees. I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they can just help themselves.
So we're going to grab the salt. Experience no longer gets caught when discovered stealing. Thank you for the salt, my guy. Alright, so clinic. Make the medicine. I only have 4 vials, so I guess I need to buy another vial. One vial got used up when
My concoctions
making the thing for Hacker.
grievous injuries. Be sure to hold on to the vials after using them.
Also gonna make a few I don't have enough fish oil, but otherwise I would. I think I actually want to make a few of these oils. Can't make us any invigorating, which is for the dexterity, but we don't have enough grease either. So maybe never mind on that, but we can make another medicine, which is big, just so I can be out and about and not have bad things happen. Apprentice Alchemist there, which also helps out with stats. As you can see, 2 dex instead of 1. So I'm just going to camp really quick so I can make the rope that we're going to need for the bow and arrow. And also make the brewing vat for later, which will produce fruit-based alcohol during rest, but that's something to get to later. So we'll just plop this down for now. Back in Stromkapp at the forge. I wanted the longbow made from you. Dex plus 6 rather than our Dex plus 1. I only got 2 there. But shoot, still. And Dex plus 7 now. Alright. So that's a lot of upgrades for us. So deals 9 to 15 rather than 6 to 10. That's a huge upgrade there. And I think we'll do a lot better in the times to come. Let's get rid of this bow.
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor. Oh, and I'm looking to hire a skilled blacksmith, if you happen to know one.
And stock back up on raw materials as a just in case. Okay. So I could make some better stuff here. Maybe I make another shield for Weldacram, because he's still using a barrel lid. And that's going to be the last of my wood. And then I can maybe make some better helmets here. So I can get another bassinet. That way I can shift things over. I have a few people who can use the barbet. I hit that too early. Experienced blacksmith, so that's great. So let's see here. Weldacram gets the targe and the... Where's the bassinet? There's the bassinet. Then Astic gets a barbet. Veham can have the hat once I find it back. And we can put the barbet on Magic. That just leaves 2 people without hats, but I don't think I can make more hats, yeah? Yeah, because I don't have any rope, which is fine. So, Hunlin.
My anvil. I can also repair your armor. Oh,
So the barrel lid.
and I'm...
So, I think we're equipped enough to go and fight the stuff over there.
You buy it.
I do want to get some stuff for just... Oh, it doesn't tell me how many. It's probably going to be 3. All right. So I'm going to get a few apples just to make the brandy later on. Then we're going to get some wheat to make bread with. And some more salt. And then I think that's going to be good. Before we go over here, I'm going to pop by the Tiltron jail. But that's going to be the plan for next time, I think. And then after we do this, I think the plan is going to be to do all the Fate of Tiltron stuff that I can. I know one's down here. And then they should start popping up around the... Like, hey, you do this. They have stuff for you, I believe. So that'll be the plan for the next few episodes, and we'll go from there. So that'll be it for this time. As always, wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please, have a good one.